Well, I'll go through a fish room tour. Haven't actually done one of those in quite a while. This is a tank. I just fed them all some adult frozen brine shrimp. This is a tank of half-black AOCs or half-black leopards. They were born 4 months ago. And they're starting to color up. You can definitely tell the males from the females at this point already. And I will split this group in half, put them in, two separate tanks, and then I'll sell from one and then keep some others as breeders. This is a tank that was green, the Medusa Galaxy Nebula Steel fill in the blank. And these are some half-black reds that are they're starting to get a little muddy, so they need an outcross. And that'll be happening soon. The axolotls, they're contemplating the meaning of life, I think. That's the female. It's pretty fat. That's the male. They're in deep thought about something. Probably in deep thought about why every time I drive behind a Subaru, if the thing's actually running, they always have like a turn signal on, but they never turn. Figure that out. Anyway, this tank has somewhere in here are some orange laser cories. There's a few of them. And these are the firetail black Moscows. The females, it's probably the longest dorsal I've seen on any fish I've raised, even longer than the black Moscows that I showed in the last video. These are very long flowing, pretty much insane dorsals. So once I get a few more, I'm going to try to enter some in the IFGA AOC female class, which is any other color. I don't think the dorsal gets you very many points, but these females get very large and fat. So I'll probably be doing that soon. There's one of the males. Got like a black Moscow body and a red and black buddyish mosaic type tail. So that's going to be a female, actually, I think, that one. So anyway, that's some of the tanks that are on the outskirts of the main tanks. These are the half black blue purple, name the color, and a little hard to see the color of them. These were in one of the prior videos, how to successfully raise fancy guppies. And these two females are still alive, still fat, still pumping out babies. So this tank I have to clear out, got to put something else in there. And these are some more half-black AOCs, another tank of them. This tank of the cross of let's see, it was Japan Blue Firetails and a full red female. These are the half-black pastels. Males are starting to color up pretty nice now. And I got a big clump of Java moss in there. It's amazing, all these fish look hungry as can be, but I just fed them. So the tanks may be a little dirty. I actually took a vacation from the fish room for a couple days and didn't do any water changes or anything at all. So these are Luke Roebuck full reds, red deltas. This is a young batch that's 4 months old, about almost 5 months old. And they're coloring up now. I just have to watch the fin conformation on them. I may have to cull out a couple. Like this one has a bit of a skinny dorsal. I gotta see if that straightens out, or not really straightens out if it gets longer. If not, I'm gonna have to pull that one. These are females that I culled, same line, and the plants at the top in all these tanks are water sprite. Some of these females were hit, so there's a couple of babies zipping around. This one must have just had some. She's really thinned out. And this one's probably pretty close to having some babies. So at first I didn't like the way these females looked, but they started to get a pretty decent color. And I'll probably cultivate the babies and take them out, put them in another tank, This is a group of the same strain, Luke Roebuck Reds, that are from early June, so they're just about 2 months old. And like I said, I just fed all these fish the frozen adult brine shrimp. This is a tank of adult breeder Luke Roebuck full reds. Some of these are going to go on aquabid in the next couple of days. I'm still going to pull a few more out to keep, probably like this one there. And they all look good. There's not too much to cull with this line. Really just once in a while I'll get a crappy dorsal. Once in a while I'll get one with a little bit of too much black edging, not edging, but black color streaking in the tail. These are the red mosaic snake skins that I've been working on, and there's quite a few at the top. Like I said, these fish are pigs. I just fed them each tank a big cube of the I use the hikari frozen adult brine shrimp. I get the cubes because I just have the one freezer and the refrigerator freezer thing, and I don't want to stink up my food in the freezer, so I use the cube packages because they don't stink. These are some more Luke Roebuck Reds. A lot of these I'm going to save as breeders, but I will sell some. These are a tank of the Pingus. And like a true Subaru, one of the the snails went down for the count. The other one's in the back hanging on the wall. But these Pingus are really interesting fish. Nice color on the males, as you can see, like a metalhead front, pink body, and a yellowish bronzish tail, which will develop a bit of a sword, lower sword. The females have very slight color. It's like a sheen of blue, darker blue, and like a bronze body. So these are also Pingus. These are ones that I colony breed, and these are going to be for sale, some of them, as are these. And the final tank of Pingus, in case you're not sick of them yet. But they're all doing really super. I love this line, actually. And let's see, I can zip over to the other side. For some of the guys, there's the keeper of the fish room. Okay, these are the Santa Claus guppies. Now, I did lose the male, the original male, after I did a water change not too long ago, actually last week, around Friday. And I put the first 6 babies I got from them in. You can see a couple of these are obviously males. And I have like the white color taking over the body and a reddish tail. I don't think these are going to get a red dorsal, which I think they're supposed to get. So this line is not quite a Santa Claus. It's more like half a Santa Claus. It's like a Santa Paws. Yeah, P-A-U-S-E. That's terrible. Anyway, yeah, they're doing well. These are the original 3 females, 1, 2, 3. And I think that's a baby right there, so they are still viable. That's good. That's the first baby I've seen in one of these tanks in months. These are the platinum red mosaic big ear guppies. I'll be putting probably a trio of these on aquabid. Promised a trio to somebody else, and I got to email him back, let him know they're ready to go. This is another tank of platinum red mosaic big ear guppies. If you watched a prior video where I went over these, I had said that so far they all look like females. You can see now I got one definite male. These fish take a very long time to color up and turn from like a basic blah fish into males and females. So I will have some long fins in here and some regular fins. Although these so far are looking like a lot of long fin ones, or short fin ones. But yeah, it's okay with me. I'll cross them in with the other ones. And next up is the the really long fin black Moscows, and one of them just had some babies. There's some dirt. I probably have to do some water changes in this tank pretty soon. These are, it's another tank of half black AOCs. These were born around Memorial Day. Some at the top. These are the Galaxy Nebula Steel Medusa, call them whatever you want, Guppies. And I put some of these on Aquabid. They don't seem to be all that popular, so I may do away with this line. I'm not sure. These are the really beautiful half black blues that I recently got from Dave Palunas. Still hoping these females are going to drop some babies soon, I hope. These are the shoe bull full greens. This female looks like she's pretty full. If she turns around, you can see how large and wide the gravid spot is at this point. Kind of, sort of, almost, she's facing the wrong way. Don't look at me. Turn around. Nothing. Well, you'll have to take my word for it. So, give her one more shot. But anyway, the males still look pretty much bluish. There we go. You almost partly saw the gravid spot. These are some more of the breeders of the Roebuck full reds, red deltas. And these are the shoe bull blues, which look a little bit purple. Still in my water, but try to get the glare from that light out of here. So anyway, they're doing well. I got some babies at the top, which I gotta put somewhere. Okay, and moving down the row, these are the cross I made of the Galaxy female to this actual black Delta male. Nice color. They're kind of technically like a half black leopard, but they have orange tail with black spots. These are some more of the black Moscows. That one's kind of got a beat up tail. These are some more black Moscows, another one with a beat up tail, but this tank I have an issue with too much duckweed. I'm gonna have to take this tank down and dump all the plants that are in it and just start over. Move the fish into a different tent and then set it back up. So these are what I have of the all red albino babies. These are all born the same day. You can kind of almost see that there's going to be a bit of a size discrepancy. Like this one's very small compared to the other ones. They're just starting to get a little bit of color. Most likely these ones with the red at the back of the tail are probably going to be males, but I have to wait and see. These are where the long dorsal fin black Moscows came out of, those females. There's one more in there somewhere. These are some more of the Galaxy Guppies, Nebula Steel, whatever. And these are the metalhead bluegrass. So that's kind of that. This is just a hospital tank. Just got some fish in here that I'm trying to get fattened up again. These are all platinum red mosaic big ear guppies. And this is a Cory colony. I got to clean this tank up. That's just really a spare tank, and this tank went down for the count. These are the wild colored axolotls. They're busy trying to dig through the glass, wondering where some more food could be. There you can see that guy's digging pretty good. I don't know what they think's going on, but you can check out the really frilly full gills on these things. They're really amazing. If your state lets you keep axolotls, you might enjoy it. They're also like culling machines. They'll eat whatever you put in there. And I think she found a piece of a shrimp. So I fed them frozen brine shrimp. You can see it all over the top. Eventually they'll kind of climb the steps and go up towards it. There's a close-up. What do you think? You want to say something? Nothing. Anyway, I don't want to have this video go on forever. So I will make a part 2 and upload that in a few days. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them in, and thank you very much.